Chapter 4. Loving Yourself Without Competing. Opening. Take a slow breath. Allow your shoulders to soften. And for a few moments, set down every expectation you have been carrying. You do not need to become someone else to deserve peace. You do not need to prove your worth by achieving more, doing more, or becoming more. You do not need to win a race that was never yours to run. Today, we are talking about something many people secretly struggle with: competition with ourselves and with the world around us. From childhood, we are taught to compare. Who got better grades? Who is more successful? Who is prettier, younger, richer, wiser, or more talented? The comparisons never end. Even when no one else is judging us, we often become our own harshest critic. We compare ourselves to people online. We compare ourselves to old versions of ourselves. We compare ourselves to an imagined future self who seems stronger, happier, and more successful. And slowly, life becomes an endless race. A race without a finish line. A race that leaves us exhausted. But what if you were never meant to compete at all? What if your life was never designed to fit into someone else's timeline? What if your soul has its own rhythm? And what if peace begins the moment you stop trying to become someone you are not?
The battle with your ideal self. Sometimes the person we compete with is not another person. It is ourselves, or rather, an imaginary version of ourselves. The person who never makes mistakes. The person who always knows what to say. The person who wakes up early, exercises every day, eats perfectly, and never feels afraid. The person who already has everything figured out. Many of us spend years chasing this impossible version of ourselves. And every day we fail to become that person. We feel disappointed. We criticize ourselves. We call ourselves lazy, weak, undisciplined, not enough. But here is something important to remember. You are a human being, not a machine. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be uncertain. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to heal slowly. You are allowed to have unfinished chapters. Perfection is not the goal. Wholeness is. Wholeness means embracing every part of yourself. The strong and the fragile. The confident and the fearful. The successful and the struggling. You do not become whole by rejecting your imperfections. You become whole by loving yourself through them.
The gentle practice of self-acceptance. Self-acceptance does not mean giving up. It does not mean refusing to grow. It means beginning from compassion rather than criticism. Imagine a small child learning to walk. The child falls many times. Do we scream at the child? Do we call the child a failure? No. We encourage them. We celebrate every tiny step. We understand that learning takes time. Why do we offer such kindness to others, but deny it to ourselves? The truth is that many adults carry an inner voice that is cruel and demanding. A voice that says, you should be further along. You should know better. You should have achieved more by now. But healing begins when we replace should with kindness. Instead of saying, I should be stronger, try saying, I am doing the best I can right now. Instead of, I should have figured this out already, try saying, I am still learning. Instead of, I should be someone else, try saying, I am learning to become fully myself. Self-acceptance is not weakness, it is courage, because it takes courage to stop fighting yourself.
You are not behind. One of the most painful beliefs many people carry is this: I am behind in life. Maybe your career did not happen the way you expected. Maybe your marriage ended. Maybe you changed directions. Maybe you are beginning again at 40, 50, or 60. Maybe you still don't know exactly who you are. A flower does not compare itself to another flower. A tree does not rush because another tree is taller. Nature understands timing. Only humans believe they must constantly hurry. Your path is your path. Some lessons take longer. Some dreams bloom later. Some seasons require rest. There is no universal timeline for healing, success, love, or purpose. The pressure to keep up with everyone else creates unnecessary suffering. You are not late. You are simply living your own life.
Learning to rest. Many of us are addicted to striving. Even when we achieve something, we immediately move to the next goal. There is never enough. Never enough money, never enough success, never enough productivity. This constant striving leaves the soul exhausted. Rest is not laziness. Rest is wisdom. Rest allows your nervous system to heal. Rest allows your heart to breathe. Rest reminds you that your worth does not depend on productivity. The world may celebrate people for what they accomplish, but your soul longs to be loved simply because you exist. Sometimes the most healing thing you can do is sit quietly and say, I do not need to earn my right to be here. I belong. I am enough.
Comes a moment in every healing journey when we become tired of pretending, tired of chasing, tired of proving, tired of comparing. And in that moment, something beautiful happens. We begin returning home to ourselves. We start listening to our own needs. We start honoring our own pace. We start making choices that feel true instead of impressive. We become softer, gentler, more authentic. And perhaps for the first time, we realize something extraordinary. We have been searching everywhere for permission to be ourselves. But the permission was always ours to give. You do not need anyone else's approval to love yourself. You do not need to become extraordinary to deserve peace. You do not need to win. You only need to come home.
A meditation for self-acceptance. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Place one hand over your heart and gently repeat these words. I release the need to compete. I release the need to compare. I release the belief that I am not enough. I honor my own journey. I trust my own timing. I welcome every part of myself. I am worthy of love exactly as I am. I do not need to become someone else. I am learning to rest inside my own heart. I am enough. Closing reflection. Break time 0.4 seconds. If you have spent years fighting yourself, please know this. You deserve peace. You deserve kindness. You deserve to experience life without carrying the impossible burden of perfection. Your journey is not a race. Your healing is not a competition. Your worth has never depended on being better than someone else. You were never meant to compete with the world. You were meant to become fully, beautifully, and gently yourself. And perhaps that is the greatest freedom of all. Take another slow breath. Place your hand over your heart. And remember, you do not have to earn your value. You already belong. You already matter. And you are already enough.